Welcome to the first episode of Season 3. Welcome to our third year of the Ramcast. I am your lovely main host with the most, Savannah. And here we have our lovely co-host of this evening, which is Kevin Pribble.
Hello.
And then we have Alex Burke.
Hello.
And then we have Corey Martin.
Yes, I was on the show last year, but only true fans would know that.
Only true fans. This goes out to all of you guys. So, this year we're doing things a bit differently. We're doing more than just our regular interviews, and we're actually going to try and do more announcements and a whole bunch of other stuff. So, why don't we, gentlemen, get right into the meat and potatoes of this episode.
Shout
Alex?
out to anyone who is watching this on the toilet.
No.
Let's just do this and start off with the athletic office has a great deal for you. For a simple $25, you can buy a pass that'll get you into all regular season sporting events at Mvths for the entire year. Stop by the athletic office anytime if you have any questions or you just want to purchase your pass. Regular season events have already begun.
I think that's actually pretty interesting. I mean, not very often we get like student passes, but even then we still have to pay for it. But a whole year for just $25, kind of robbery at that point, don't you guys think?
Look,
Yeah.
you can't turn down a good deal.
I mean, yeah. And I mean, some good deals also come in with getting good friends or having good clubs. Like chess team will be meeting on Mondays and Wednesdays from 3:15 to 5:15 in room 115B in Mr. England's classroom. Make sure to be there if you want to be square on the board. This is stupid. Kevin, get the next one.
If you're interested in joining Scholar Bowl, please see Mr. Edwards in B101 or Miss Cloudy in C224.
Here, let's keep going on this club roll that we really got going on. Corey, do you want to take the next one?
Sure. Do you want to hear about FBLA, aka Future Business Leaders of America? Go join them at their kickoff meeting this Thursday, August 31st from 6 o'clock to 7:30 in the cafeteria. They will talk about where you can get involved in social events, community service, business competitions, and more. Games and prizes and ice cream will be involved.
Ice cream? Well, see you guys later. So this is the very last chance for anybody wanting to get involved in, acting, public speaking, political commentary at our lovely MBTHS. So there will actually be a brief meeting in the theater tomorrow, Thursday, August 31st. This is the last chance to do it. So Thursday, August 31st, we are filming this on August 30th, so it is tomorrow for us at 3:30 to 4 p.m. Be there if you are wanting to do any of those things mentioned because it's very important to
Today's
some
the
of
30th,
Sorry, I saw a
tomorrow's the
spider.
31st. That's 30 plus 1 is 31. Simple math. Speaking of which, join the math team and come eat your 5th hour lunch with Mrs. Mays in room A204. Beginning September 5th, make sure to get a pass from Mrs. Mays before September 5th. But if you don't have a 5th lunch hour, stop by and let her know you are interested in the math team and get some info from her.
Yeah, and speaking of September, really start watching your medical suspension, folks. September 15 is whenever they start cutting everybody off and saying, you can't come in here, you need to be up to date. So Kevin, what do people need to be up to date on?
They need to be up to date on immunization, physical, birth certificate, and dental exam. And seniors have to be...
Have to have a second meningococcal, I believe is what it's called.
What did you just call me?
You guys are mean.
Excuse me.
Don't laugh at my jokes. Don't listen to the science. Take it away, Corey.
Students parking on campus. Parking will... Oh, darn.
Here.
That was worse than listening to people debate my gender.
Restart.
Students parking on campus. Parking will be first come, first served for the first few weeks of school. If you want a parking spot, please see Mrs. Deaton at lunch in the cafeteria or in her lunch office at... Oh, God. Reshoot. Line.
Here. Do you want me to do it?
Yes. English is hard.
I'll take it from here. You did great, though. Miss Deaton has an office, and it is the specific number of 117F. But however, she's not given them out yet. She will actually start announcing whenever she has given them out. You can still pay for it She hasn't had people picking them out yet. She does not save them now. She's had a whole lot of drama before of, well, he broke up with me over the summer. I don't want to park next to him, and people already have that spot. So she's not giving them out yet, but you can pay for them. So I think we should get the special items for today's episode.
Yes.
Let's dig on down.
What's our special item of the day?
Ooh,
Look what's arrived
nerd
to
material.
MV. It is our
Ew.
MV yearbooks, everyone. They have arrived. And why don't you
Fine.
tell them more about it, Kevin?
They're books that include pictures and names. Quite cool, if I may say.
A picture of me dressed up as Terminator is in it too, if you want to see that.
So, to pick up a copy of a yearbook that you may have bought or you want to buy, you actually can go to C127 or C114 during third period or after school. However, if you are buying one, you have to have $85. They are expensive for a reason. But I know that might be a way for some freshmen to get their first ever yearbook. This is all the yearbook from the 2022-2023 year. So if you're not interested in them, no worry. September 1st is whenever the extra copies that are 85 will be available for purchase. And go to C127 and see Dr. Van Zant, or VZ as a couple of kids have called him before, if you have any questions at all.
Remember, this Friday, September 1st, is map testing and an 11 a.m. dismissal. Enjoy Monday, September 4th at home for Labor Day.
Woo! Labor Day!
Labor Day!
Woo!
Boom! Map testing!
Celebrate! So
Yay!
Can I put these books up now, man?
yes,
Thank
you
you.
can. Just don't lose the spot in them. It's a very important spot. It's our spot. So, speaking of labor, you guys remember the factory workers that this is kind of for, because it's, the labor of life. Why don't you, we talk about how we have these metal detectors, and we've had a few things pop up with them in questions. So, Kevin, why don't you talk about how we had an interview in our school with some members of the
And be energetic.
school.
There's been some changes in the morning this year at MVTHS. Everyone entering from the parking lot is going through the metal detectors. MVTHS students have mixed opinions about this.
Some have even quoted, "I don't like it, but I get it." Shauna P., class of 24.
I personally feel safer with everyone going through the metal detectors, but it can definitely be a hassle. I hope eventually the system will run smoothly and won't cause much stress. Olivia B., class of 24.
So we recently recorded an interview with Mrs. Andrews, and I will point this out. She's not our superintendent. This is a different Mrs. Andrews. But she has specifically done a lot with the metal detecting, and she does some herself in the mornings. So we had a really nice talk with her one morning about the concerns, questions from students and other members of our community. So here are a few tips she gave us for for these metal detecting every morning. Take the first one, Corey.
All right. Have items out of your bag and in a pile before you approach the line. Place all metal items in a pile on the table.
Alex, you want to take the next?
Walk through the metal detectors with your bag quickly and collect your things. Collect your things. Do not collector them.
Kevin?
Collect them.
Do not hand your bag to the person manning the metal detector.
Don't bring metal items to school that aren't necessary. And so she's labeled a few things here and there, but you can see our whole big long interview. We'll have maybe a few snippets here and there in this video of it, but we'll have one big long interview of it posted on this YouTube channel. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can never miss an interview that we do and never miss a video we do.
And follow my Twitter,
We really are sellouts, aren't we?
at Katie Corey.
Only the best sellouts.
Yes, I'm a total sellout.
So who wants to take the next one?
We have a time traveler reporter incoming.
Are you sure? I think
Yeah.
we had like one more thing.
You sure?
Yeah. Right, we'll freeze real quick and we'll edit that back in. What are we forgetting? Oh, we're forgetting the only Chromebook bags and Mount Vernon's given bags, are allowed at this point, since we have banned backpacks and other bags of some sort
Oh, dang.
for this year in particular. But I think it's time for...
I think it's,
I was gonna say, just be quiet for a moment, we can cut this better. I think I'm getting a call. Yeah, I'm getting a call, guys. So I think it's time for our time traveler reporter.
Wait, we have one of those?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you, Savannah. Right now, I'm in China in 1850, and I have no idea why I'm in a mountain range. But hey, you can't control where you land when you time travel. Anyway, we're at the beginning of what will be the bloodiest civil war in history, which will have a death toll of around 20 to 30 million people. The war will be fought between the Manchu-led Qing dynasty and the Hakka-led Taiping Heavenly Kingdom. The uprising will be led by ethnic Hakka Hong Zhu Quan, who self-proclaims himself to be the brother of Jesus Christ. Hong's goals are to convert the Han people to his syncretic version of Christianity, overthrow the Qing dynasty, and perform a state transformation. Based in Shanxing, later to be known as Nanjing, the Taiping will gain control of a significant part of southern China, but be crushed by the Qing dynasty 14 years later. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting out of here before the fighting starts. Back to you, Savannah.
Thank you, James, our time traveling reporter. We very much appreciate his sacrifice to be away from his family for such a long amount of time, quite literally. And as you can see, Corey wanted to go help. So we need a new cameraman. If anybody would like that position, hit us up. Do you gentlemen have any last moment, words to say? Anything else you'd like to mention?
Not a thing.
Hoorah.
This has been the Ramcast. Welcome to season 3, everybody, and have a happy year.